Good evening, everyone. It's Fiona from Fiorissacreations, and tonight I'm going to be using the Flight Airy DSP, which is a celebration item. Now, I'm doing things a little bit different tonight. I'm using a streaming service, so I'm not sure if this is coming across to you live. Well, I am live, but I'm just hopping on to my, and I think I've got my picture. I don't think this is showing. It's showing backwards, isn't it? So let's see now. Who have we got here? Can you tell me who's on? Because as I said, I'm doing something new. I'm using a streaming service. Can you see this print the right way up? Let's have a look. I think it's still, I don't know how to, oh yeah, it's correct. Yep. Yeah, I've just checked my phone and it looks. So hop on, say who you are. And as I said, I'm trying something new, taking on feedback each time to make sure that I'm doing this properly. Now I just need to find a spot to keep my phone so I know that things are going okay here. Maybe I'll put it here. Right here. So hopefully this is all going to work. And yeah, so as I said, I'm trying something new. So let's see how we go. So tonight I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to be using the Flight Airy. I think I've showed you the DSP before. So for those of you who haven't seen it, I'm going to open up a new pack because I've used quite a bit of the DSP. The DSP is basically designer series paper. Okay, for those of you who are hopping on, show up on the screen. Yeah, click on the. Okay, so I'm learning. So I'm just seeing what the prompts are. Oh, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here. So there's 3 of you. I'm not sure who is with me on at the moment. As I said, I can't see the comments and I really don't know. Let's see how we go. Anyway, so here's the Flight Airy. That's, you get 2 designs each of, that's one. So that's one side and this is the other side. I think it's, how many designs? I keep forgetting. This is the other one. I have to admit though, I found it a little bit hard trying to cut the paper and match it up. Now when I look at it now, I guess we could match up these 2 together. We could match up. See, this is a little bit busy for me, putting these 2 together. But I guess we could still work with that. And this one goes well together as well. So the other one, yeah, this one is a little bit busy, but it's so pretty. Yeah. And then the next one, I really love this. So it's a lot of fussy cutting. Oh, well, then these 2 go well together. And then this one goes well together as well. So it's actually only this one that's busy. To use them both together is a little bit busy. I find it anyway. Okay. So I have used quite a bit. However, in saying that, three 3 of these pattern pieces have been eaten up by my dog. So I only realized, I thought it was only 2, but when I went and cut into it, I realized there was another one missing. So I've only got this many left from 1 pack. All right. So I've got all my cardstock ready. I was very scared using, cutting up my pretty paper. But the last time I cut into my designer series paper, I used the whole pack. Okay. So the idea is to cut them into 4-inch pieces. So cut them like this into 4. You'll get, it's a 12 by 12, so you'll get 3. So you'll get 6 pieces of DSP, which you can make 6 cards. Okay. Now, once you cut it up, then you can work out how you want to, chop it up further. All right. Now, the easy way is when you're trying to match up the cardstock is to look at the back of the packing, and it tells you the cardstock it matches up with. So it's got boho blue, bubble bath, calypso coral, crumb cake, daffodil delight, flirty flamingo, fresh freesia, garden green, lost lagoon, misty moonlight, pecan pie, and soft seafoam. Okay, so pick the colors you want and then take it from there. Now, I might be using this stamp set because it doesn't come with any sentiments or greetings, and I might use these 2 shape dies. So this is the Stylish Shapes dies, and this one is the Thoughtful Expression dies. Okay, so I can't see any comments yet. Let me know who's here. Rightio. So let's get card number 1. So this is the DSP I cut up last time. It's the Softly Stippled DSP. I think that's what it's called. And so that's going to be my design. As I said, I've got it all here. Okay. So I punched out the circles using a circle punch. And this is from this paper here. And this one, I think this is the one that here's it here. Baxter ate up. So that's that one there. Okay. So just to make this a little bit quicker. Now, I did cut the Misty Moonlight as a card base. But what I'm going to do, as a layer, I'm going to use this pattern. And when I look at this side, I don't want to cut it up. But actually, no, I've got a piece here, so I'll use this one. I'll save that one. Okay, so let me get my trimmer. Hi, Sue. So good. I can see the comments. So you've got the Flight Airy. You want to craft along with me? I'll go slow. So this one measures 3 3/4 by 5.5. So let's do that. 3 3/4 by 5.5. This is all trial and error, so we'll see. I think that still looks, I think it needs another layer somehow. Okay, so let's see if we get some Night of Navy, because that's one of the colors in there. Here's all my scraps. Let's see what it looks like. So that's 3 3/4. We'll make this 3 7/8. Yep. 3 7/8. Now, because the corner is a little bit dented here, I'm just going to take off. So instead of making 3 7/8, I'll make it 4 inches. And I'll cut off that. So I've got a clean edge. I don't know how this is going to look, but as I said, they're going to play around with paper today. So that's 5 1/2, this one. So we'll make this 5 5/8. I feel like it needs another layer. Yep, I think that looks good. Perfect. Okay. Now, always give me feedback. Constructive feedback is good, because the last time my friend Athena was here, and she said that the cut and emboss was too close to the camera. So now I've made a lot of space here, and one day I'll show you my craft room. I've got my cut and emboss machine to my right and my computer to the left. So I've got enough space around me. So so always give me feedback, because then I made a conscious effort to try and see how I could make space. If you can't see something, or if I'm too far away from the camera, or if I've gone off camera, let me know. So this is the first time I'm using a streaming service, and I'm excited. So all week last week, I was practicing. I have an upline that's very helpful. So she's very good with all that. So, okay. So now we'll place. I think it looks much better now with a layer. So if you're crafting along, if you don't have this designer series paper, if you have any pattern paper, and if you're too precious about using your Flight Airy, then practice on a different designer series paper that you might have, or pattern paper. Okay. Now, one thing I don't keep much of is ribbon. And sometimes I wish, oh, sorry. See, here's my little, it's a nice, simple, quick card. And the idea is to use the DSP. So maybe we'll put one little birdie there. Oops, we don't want that upside down. I probably can put this one here. No, maybe I'll put this one on dimensionals and put this one underneath this circle. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll use maybe my Night of Navy. I don't know what I should use. Yeah, Night of Navy or Misty Moonlight, one or the other. I'm thinking Night of Navy. Now, the sentiment we're going to use, what can we use? That seems perfect. Just love spending time with you. The two little birdies there together. How about that? You reckon that's okay? I haven't. Yes. I'm also going to show you how to, no, that's not the one. Let me see, what shape is this? Just, okay, so, yeah, it's this one here. So last week I cleaned all my blocks. I'll show you how to mount the stickers on here. Let me put that here. That's that one. So that's the sticky bit. Just put that onto a block. And we need to take the backing off. Sorry. There's my bin. Okay. Now, all you have to do is make sure this is the right way up. And just place, now you might see my head in the way. Just place the sticker on top. And then you get it perfectly. Oh, good. Okay, that's all right. I'll go slow for you too. So I use the circle punch. I'm sure you'll have that. Now let me think which one. That is something I didn't make a note of. That's the smaller one. That's not that one. I'll tell you, I think it's the 2 3/8. So if you have this punch, Sue, yeah, that's that one. That's the 2 3/8. This is the, no, that's not it. This must be the 2-inch punch. Yep. Actually, why am I doing that? I should measure it. That's all I need to do. And this one, how silly am I? This one is 2 1/4. Okay. So this one's 2 1/4. This one is 2-inch, the 2-inch punch. And this one is the 2 3/8. So if you've got those punches, by all means use that. Or if you've got the stylish shapes dies, you could use 3 of them. Maybe the first, second, the third, maybe the second, third, and the fourth, or the third, fourth, and the fifth. The fifth might be too small, but yeah, you'll have circle dies, something along those lines. So let me just put these things out of the way. All right, so where's my blue? Okay, I'm going with lighter navy. I think that'll stand out better. And let's say, is it too far away, you think? That's too close here. That's better? Is that better? I'm excited because I'm thinking, oh, I can zoom in and zoom out. Yep, I think that looks good. So I'm going to clean up as I go so that I don't have any accidents here. Let's put that in there. Okay, so we'll get this one here. This one about here. And we'll put this on dimensionals. Okay. So let's get my dimensionals. You want to use every bit of this. Let's get my scissors that I use for the sticky stuff. Let me know if it's all coming through okay. I can see my phone. It seems to be okay. Right. So let's glue this down flat. Okay, and then we'll glue that about there. And then just put this here. Yeah. I feel like I've gone too much this way, but that's okay. Alrighty, let's get this down. Are you a DSP holder, Sue? I have anxiety when I cut my paper. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's throw my rubbish in there. Okay, nice and simple. Just glue that down and we'll put him about here. Okay, now let's see what we can put. No, don't like that. What gems can we put on there? That's too... what embellishments? I don't have anything in Misty. Maybe I put white. What's that? Let's see, what colors are these? They don't write the colors behind this thing. No, that blue is too... No, don't like that blue. Okay, where are you, pearls? Okay, I've got some pearls here. We'll put some pearls. I might just keep that here to use that. I think it needs something. I don't have ribbon. Let's get this. I like to put my pearls like this way, 2 at a time. And get this. And another one, maybe around here. So these are retired now, but you know what? We all have them. So, oh, hi, Jen. Thank you for joining me tonight. So that's a simple card, card number 1. Okay. So now, as we said, we want to clear up because this can suddenly become all too messy. Oh, I forgot the inside. No, that's something I've told myself that I need to get the insides done. So here we go. Once this is done, then it's out of the way. Again, you can use the scraps and put a scrap on the bottom here. I don't think I have anything that matches up. I don't want to put anything there right now. There you go. Now that's done. Now let's get card number... I've got all my cards here. So this is the next design we're going to do. And I've gone and messed it around. Where are my pieces? Sorry, guys. Surely that's somewhere here. Oh, what happened to that piece? One mini. Here's it here. Again, all we did here was cut it in 4 inches. So I don't know if you missed that when I was talking, when I got on. So I cut my DSP into 4 inches because it's 12 by 12. So you get what? 4 3s are 12. So you get 4. So you get 6 pieces. Okay, so if you cut it for that way and then like this half, so you'll get 4 by 6 pieces, and then you can adjust it. Okay, so this one I took a piece that measures I have to work with inches here. I'm not very good with. So this is 5 5/8. All right, by 3 7/8. All right, and then all you do is, maybe I should just demonstrate that so you can see me doing that. So what's this? 3 7/8. Let's cut that down. We can use that little strip inside here. Never throw anything away. And then 5 5/8. And then what I did was I just put the 2 corners in the cutting track. I know. Yes, and they're easy to cut. So making sure that the points are in the cutting track. Now, I think you've heard this a few times. Never start at the corners because it can crumple up your paper. So start somewhere in the middle somewhere, or slightly in, and just cut your paper, and you've got 2 diagonal pieces. Okay, 2 little pieces like that. Now you obviously can't turn it this way, it'll never work, so you can use it for another card. Maybe use it this way. Okay, so that's that piece. So we'll leave that on the side. So I'm using my basic white. Again, it's cut in half. We know that by now. So I'll put this piece of paper, DSP, here. This piece is soft seafoam. All right, it's one of the colors of the Stampin' Up! Colors cardstock, and I hardly use soft seafoam. I realized that only recently. So you're going to put that there, like this. There's a little piece missing. Another. Okay, never mind. We'll cut it. I had one leaf, another leaf. A little bit out of control here. Okay, never mind. We'll cut that out now. So that leaf comes from, it's not softly stippled. Yep. It comes from the Notes of Cheer. Oh, Notes of Nature dies. Okay, so I've used this one. So I'll just cut out Lost Lagoon. So this one is Lost Lagoon, and that's the DSP that matches up with Lost Lagoon. Okay, so let me just get some scrap. I've got some here. Let's see. No, maybe we have to use this. Okay, so just cut out a little bit. No sooner when I finish this live, I'm sure I'll find the piece because I die cut it. Just need a little piece there. And I'll bring the mini because that's easy. Oops. I'll try and make use of the scrap. So, you know, if you put it right there, I've got another tip to show you. Actually, no, let's put it there and I'll tell you what you can do with this negative piece. I don't know if I mentioned it on any of my lives. Maybe I did, I'm not sure. Hard to remember, I don't know. Sometimes, you know. Now, normally I would use it right at the edge and make use of the cardstock. It's all expensive, it all adds up, so you can make use of every little bit. So let's take that off. See how pretty that is. And I'll show you what you can do with that. Just remind me though. Oh, now see what happened here. I would have been looking for this little piece. Can you see that? So that's how you lose pieces. Okay, so we've got our 2 leaves there. So did you get the magnetic plate for the cut and emboss? Because, yes, Los Laguna is pretty, isn't it? Because I don't know if anyone's kept theirs. I've kept mine, and I thought, oh, you know what? When I'm doing my live, I can use the plate and leave my dies on there so it doesn't get lost. Now, I've cut this bird out, not cut it. I've used the punch, and the punch I've used is the heartfelt hexagon punch. I'm loving this punch. I've got a few ideas with that. So here's our pieces again. So what I would do is I'd stick this on first. I think that's probably the best because we want these corners or these points to match up with the corners. Okay. So let me just glue this part down. Come on, stand up. I find it easy to do it this way because then make sure. There we go. And then what I would do is, now you could even make this card like this. Okay, portrait instead of landscape. And you could do this here like that. Put that there. Put these, since that's Los Lagoon is on this side, I might just put the leaves this side and do it like that. Yeah. Or you can do it this way, like how I've done it here. Now the only thing with that is I need to find a spot to put my, so now what we can do is apply glue to this whole piece. This could also, I just thought of something, this could also be a little tuck-in spot for a message or anything like that. So you only glue just these bits and then this can be like a tuck-in. So you can do a few things with this layout. So I put glue here. So I'm not going to be using it as a gift card or something you can put there. Okay. So let's put this about there, I think. Now we'll put our little birdie about there. And I'll put this here. And maybe I'll put my sentiment on here. What do you reckon? Yeah? What do you reckon? Probably can put that on dimensionals. Now, let's get our sentiment. So with this little spot here, I think just for you maybe, or you're in my heart and prayers. I don't know if that'll fit there. Or hope you're feeling better soon. I think that maybe is something that can go in there, I suppose. We can put it here. What do you reckon? Hope you're feeling better soon. The first one, Jen, did you say you wanted you're in my heart and prayers? Or hope you're feeling better soon? Because sometimes we need cards like that. What do you reckon? I'll wait and see what you want me to put there. So what's this? Knowing you, that's that one. Hope your day. What's this? No, that's too big. That's not going to fit there. We need this one maybe. It's hard to see when you... I'm trying to see what matches up really. So very proud of you. That's there. Okay, so that's there. And yep, I think I've got the right one. I think that's fine. Hope you're feeling better soon. Okay, so let's get that. Hope you're feeling better soon. Where are you? I think maybe I've already got that. Yep, it's already there. Okay. So let's get my... So last week was all about cleaning my blocks. And what I did was, the best way to remove all the glue stains is using, what's it called again? Eucalyptus oil. So it serves two purposes. It removes all the glue and it clears your nasal cavity. It feels so good. So if you're feeling like, you know, you're a bit stuffy in the nose, it really clears everything up. So I'm thinking I'll put Lost Lagoon on here. What do you reckon? I think that will show up well. Let's get that. Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock go very well. Okay. So we'll put our sentiment here. Perfect. And let's, I might glue this like this. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put dimensionals. How do we want to place this? Let's say maybe like that. We'll do that down there. So I feel once you cut the DSP, it sort of flows, like, you know, you just, you get into a zone and then the cards just happen. That's what I found with cutting my DSP. I'm going to start doing mini albums. I love mini albums or albums in general, and use all my pattern paper that I have hordes of. So that's the only way I can, you know, use it up. Oh, maybe I put that too far down, but that's okay. We can adjust that. Let's get a little piece here, because I may have put that too far down. I want to show that up a little bit more. I don't like how this leaf looks. That's me being a bit pedantic. Yeah, I think how it was before, it's fine. Okay. Again, we can put some little pearls on there. I really need some gems. This is a bit shiny. No, it's got a pink tone to it. So no, let's go with the white. Or I could use this one, which is Pretty Peacock. So here we go. I think that'll look good. Again, I love doing it. I love placing my gems like that. Do we need another one? I think maybe we need one here. See, I feel like it needs two. I'm just wondering whether I should put it here. No, let's go back here. Sometimes this can be a challenge. Again, a simple card, but easy to put together. So that's the one with the stippled roses, or softly stippled DSP. And that's that one. Okay, so that's card number 2. Okay, so let me put this here. Maybe I'll use that. I'm not sure. Right here, let me get a little bit of order here. So let's go to card number 3. This one I struggled a little bit, or maybe not actually. Not this one. This one was fine. Again, I've got all my pieces. This is going to be the card design. Again, very simple, but effective. So I've got my boho blue. And I've got my leaves. This is fresh freesia and boho blue. This again is from the Notes of Nature. It's this one and this leaf die here, these two leaf dies. Okay. Now, this DSP measures I hate using I love this other ruler of mine, but I don't know where I put it. This measures 4 inches by 3 1/4. And this piece measures, which is the other side of this one. Again, it'll be 4 inches by 2 1/2. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to place that there. Now, sometimes I wish I had some ribbon. Now, what you could do is you could put this on a piece of cardstock and put a ribbon around to even pretty it up even further. Let me just cut that. It's frayed a little bit here. Okay. So that's another idea for the card, to pretty it up. Okay, so let's get this down. Now I'm planning to come on Fridays. Ooh, now you don't want to do that. You see, let me just get my wipes. I'm thinking of doing fun fold cards on a Friday. So it'll be Fifi's Fun Fold Friday or something like that. I used to come on Fridays, but somehow it gets a bit hectic. So every Friday I'm going to be coming with a fun fold card. So I'm going to be doing a fun fold with the same DSP. So all my glues come off now. So let's put some glue back on. And I've got a pretty easy fun fold. Now I'm wondering what would be the best time. I thought maybe I'll come in early, maybe 9 o'clock. I don't know if that would suit. I used to try doing Friday afternoons. Friday evenings, it's a bit hard because people go shopping and, you know, out and about. Sometimes you want to be talking to people. So if you love fun folds, Sue, tell me what's the best time. What's the best time that would suit you? I'm thinking of 9 o'clock, so get it out of the way because I'm normally up around that time. So I'm going to advertise that. When I say advertise it, I'm just going to put it on Facebook, let everyone know. And so all I'm doing is just gluing that on top, making sure that it's all equal all around, okay? So there'll be a little bit of an overlap, a slight overlap. Okay. I hope I did. Oh, thank God. I'm thinking, don't tell me I've stuck this upside down. I've done that too. Now, I have stamped the hello on this. That's the celebration stamp set, so that you get the stamp free with a purchase, $90 purchase. It's from here. I like all the sentiments on this because, you know, we've got one for dad, one for mum. I love the enjoy your day, love you more, and the Easter one as well. So there's heaps you can do with that. So what I'm going to do is I've also cut a punched out a piece of vellum. So I use the heartfelt hexagon punch. And I saw this tip by another demonstrator. So basically it's the same punch, but she made it smaller, and I'll show that to you as well. Okay, so let me glue this down. So I'm going to use the vellum as a background, just to, again, I'm going to put that. I feel like it needs ribbon. So there's fresh freesia, and let me see, what can I do with this? That's balmy blue. Ribbon is something that I need desperately to pretty my stuff up. Where do I have any ribbon? I don't think I have anything current. Do I have maybe? I think I have something in purple. I've got a lot of ribbon, by the way, but we'll give that a miss. So if you want to sort of use ribbon, you can. Okay, I feel like maybe it needed something there, but that's okay. You know what? I have to get ribbon, and I realized I didn't put an insert there, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is, let's glue this on here. I'll keep this here because I want to show you something with that. And again, we'll use dimensionals. A nice fresh back, maybe. We've got a used up one here, so let's use that first. So you want to make sure you just put it behind the label, because obviously you don't want it to show through the vellum. So I'll put that about there, and then put this maybe behind. I don't know, should I put it here? No, put it there. Just play around with it. See what you know what looks good. Maybe I'll put a little piece here. So we'll glue that around there. I think that looks all right. Yep. What the hell? Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's try and see if you can glue that back down. Make sure it's the right way up. Okay, I know why, because there's nothing to stick it on. Okay, I hope I haven't gone off camera again. Let me know. Right. About there. Okay. Again, we can put, where's my little white You know, you can put the shiny one because see, it's picking up the purple. That looks nice. And again, these are retired. I've got heaps of them. Retired stuff. Let's take one from here. I need to get some more putty because that's falling off. Maybe we'll put one there. Okay, and we'll get another one here. Let me get a card insert. So, I mean, nothing, you know, very, they're not sort of out of the way cards, just simple cards, but the DSP is doing all the talking. Yeah, so, and the other thing is look at card sketches, you get an idea of how to, I mean, I made heaps of cards. And I feel so happy now that I've, you know, managed to cut my DSP. It's a lot of holding you're getting rid of. Okay, so what we can do is, let's see, how do we pretty this up in the inside? Well, things are getting a little bit out of hand here. Let's move that. Do I have anything here that we can... Okay. Well, let's pretty the inside up. So we can take this bird. Actually, I might take this one because we'll put him here. Put them here. What do you reckon? So let's do this fussy cutting. Liking the card so far, Sue? Anything you think I need to do? They're simple, as I said, they're simple cards. This will get you going to cut your paper, okay? So you start off simple. And as I said, once you cut it into 4x6, then it gets you going. Sometimes you can just cut it by 4x6, or, you know, just cut maybe 3 7/8 by 5 3/4, and then put a layer underneath. And the easiest way, I mean, as you already know, with the Stampin' Up! DSP, they always give you a list of cardstock that matches up. So it makes coordinating much easier, I think. And with the pattern paper, if you see anything off the edge like this, I would still use all those little bits. You know, you can make use of them. I'll show you a card that I made with using like this right now. Don't waste anything. So next week, I'm going to be using, I've already forgotten what I'm going to be using next week. I think the Meandering Meadows. It's been what? I bought that a few months back and I haven't used it. So I'll be using the cardstock, sorry, not the cardstock, the DSP with that. And I've got a nice fun fold for that one as well. So that'll be the following Friday. Almost there. This is coming in the way. Just cut this all off. And because this piece would have gone in the bin, but we don't throw anything away, do we? I was just thinking if anyone needs to take Baxter and you're wanting to get rid of your old stock, he'll chomp through anything. Yep. Just let me know when you want him. Oh, jeez. That little doggy of mine. He's so cute, though. Sometimes I get mad with him when he comes to my craft room and eats my stuff. And now every time I finish crafting, I have to lock up my room. Now, who does that in their own house? But apparently I have to do that. And you must see him when you catch him in the act, eating. He then swallows it up quickly. That's how naughty he is. Okay. Yeah, I haven't, Sue, I haven't booked for on stage, is it? Yeah. So I didn't book in. I'm sad, but yeah. Sometimes you have to weigh up. I would rather buy some products. Okay. So let's pretty the inside up. So since there is a mark there, but that's too high, let's see if I can remove that mark. What is that? I don't know what that is. Sorry. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't know what that is. Must be something in the paper. So we could do that there. Nothing better here. What do you reckon? Down there, I think it's all right. It's getting clogged. So this is what, card number 3, isn't it? Okay. Let's put that there. Okay. That's card number 3. Okay. Now, card number 4, I struggled a little bit, and I still don't know if I like what I have here in front of me. And I'm not sure whether I should change it up for something else, but this one was a hard one to work with. So this is the design I'm working with. It looks pretty on this one, but I don't know. I'm not feeling this at all. I don't know whether to do that and put that there. I think that looks better. I'm not sure if I like the green, which is garden green. See, I don't think I like that. What do you reckon? Is it better without that? Which is basically the other side of this DSP. Should I do it like that? Or do you think... Yeah, same here. I'm not going to on stage. I prefer buying the products as well. So do you think is it better to put the green and then put that there, or maybe take off the brown and put that there like that? I think that looks better, I think, because then it's picking up the green from this print. Don't you think so? What is it saying to show what? Oh, okay. Without the brown, yeah? Okay. Sorry, I don't know what's Norton doing here. Go away. Oh, you think, yeah, just the green. Okay, yeah, I think it looks much better that way. Okay, you can go back. Now, I was trying to replicate that now, and I put the vellum on here so that I could see the bird through. Okay, but this time I think, since I've got brown in there, I could probably use some linen. So I'll glue this down. So what I'm going to do is first put my greeting. So since I want it to show through, I'm just wondering whether I do it with black, because I can pick up the black from there, or heat emboss it with white. I think I'll go black because otherwise it's not going to be sane. So this one says, hope you're feeling better soon. I've got that there. Let's see, what other sentiment can we use this time? Enjoy your day. This might be too big. Let's see. No, what is that? That's too bold, because I want something more, something lighter, because if I'm going to be using black, hope your day is a happy one. We'll go with that. What's this? Don't tell me I don't have it here. I'm missing something. What's this? This is hope you're feeling better. I feel like I'm missing a sentiment. Which one's this? Okay. Something tells me I've lost a die. So that one goes here. That one goes here. Oh, that's this one. Hope your day. Yep, that's what I need. Okay, so we'll go with hope your day is a happy one. Let's take that off. Now, when you're using Versamark, it can be a little bit tricky because it's going to move. So let's see how we go. Let me get my embossing buddy, because it's definitely going to stick. That's to remove the static. And I'll get my tray. Okay. Okay, let's hope this doesn't move. So why does this feel like it's crooked? Okay. Just have to be very careful. let's get this here. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. Just a few stray speckles here. Okay. Put that in later. Always had the stray, but never used it. Okay, so now I've arranged stuff around. So let me see if I can find my, heat gun. I just hit the heat gun. It's hot. It's not as black. I think that's done. Yep, I can see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that about there. Okay, so I run the risk of it showing. Okay, so I saw a trick by, who was it? I think it was France Martin. Now what she said was to take the glue, and this is what happens when you arrange your stuff. I can't find my, oh yes, it's here. Just put that there. And get a sponge maybe. Let me just get one of my sponges. I hope no color goes on it. So just dab off that. Ooh, you don't want to do what I just did. Just put a little bit of, just dab a little bit of glue. Now you want to make sure you get a clean piece of sponge, because what will happen is this is going to show, otherwise the glue is going to show through. And that looks perfect. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll put this on top. Making sure it's all even all around. And then what I'll do is, if I can find the end. Oh dear. I can see it somewhere here. Come on. Ah, here we go. So let's try that trick that I learned the other day. So get some tape. So some tear and tape. Okay. Like that. Let's throw my rubbish there. So this is what, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do that like that. Take it there, stick it down here, turn it back. Okay, so you want to make sure that this sticks down. let's do this a little bit more taut. Okay, make sure that glues down. Go back. And put that back here. Go back again. So it all depends on how many. See, I'm going, I think 3 times should be enough. All right. 3 is fine. Okay. So that's not going to lift up because it's going to be glued down. Now what we can do is, so this is a bow I learned from my upline Rochelle. So it makes it really nice. Now let's get this smaller, I think. They say never tie a bow when you're doing a live, but this is the easiest. This I think is a bit small. I should have taken a bigger piece. Okay, then cut that off. So I'll just cut that loop. Okay. I could put that there. You know what, let me just tie it up instead. That's probably better. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's probably better. I'll put them like this, make it smaller, bigger, however you want it. That one's a bit too big. Yep. And I will glue this on top here. Okay. Again, making sure it's equal all around. Now, I expected the black to be a little bit more, you know, darker, but I think on the vellum, and this is the first time I'm putting black on vellum, it's come like a dark gray, but it's still okay. Okay. So I think it's just a very simple, this one's a very simple card in comparison to this one. But we could also put, again, some leaves here. You can just about do anything with that. So say if we take that leaf die, which I was telling everyone that that's a nice place to put it. So what have we got here? We've got green, and we've got that one is probably Misty Moonlight. Let's see. Oh, we can just put green. So let's do this quickly. So let me put this away. Almost done. So I'm just giving you different options of how you can, you know, if you think it needs a little bit of zhuzhing up, then just add, you know, a die cut, a die piece, a leaf or a flower or something. Okay. Sometimes I feel like it needs something there. Sorry, I think I may have bumped the camera. There's one there. See, I think that lifts it up a little bit, don't you think so? Yeah, we can just put one. What we can do is fix that with a glue dot. Take this. These glue dots are good. And that way I can stick the bow down as well. Oh, come on. Let's get this there. There we go. What do you reckon? I think that looks much better now with the leaf there, don't you think so? Okay. I think I've done pretty good with the keeping the desk clean here. Okay. So that's that card. That's this one. Again, if you've got the ribbon, you can put it across and you can tie the bow on this side, you know, make the bow there. I don't have any ribbon to match. This is this card here, which I cased, and this is my other one. All right. Now, I did tell you that I was going to show you what you could do with that piece that I cut. And I'll quickly show you what you can do, okay? That's something you could do as a background. Let's do that there. Oh my God, I keep bumping this. So I'll just get a piece of scrap piece of cardstock. This one is a one that is going in the bin. So use that as a stencil. Let me get, where is the Lost Lagoon? Okay, let's take this one. I'll use, okay, making sure I get something blue. Yep, I'll use this brush. So I just want to show you how you can use this as a stencil. So I never throw away my negative pieces. Now this is a bit flimsy, so you want to make sure you don't go too hard there. And you can use that as a background. And of course, you want to be careful that when you're doing that, it's wide enough so you don't get these marks on here, okay? And these pieces are a bit flimsy, so see how that's because I was not being careful. So when you're doing that, you don't want to go around, you just want to go like that. But around here, you can go heavy. And in the middle where it's a bit flimsy, just do that with your brush. And it gives it a nice background. See, look at that. Don't you think so? So that's a nice, any leaf die or anything like that that has an intricate die, you can use it as a stencil. So that's it for me tonight. I'm so excited that I've been able to use a streaming service, and hoping that I didn't go off camera. So once I have a look at my live again, I'll be able to, you know, I think I'm getting better at it. So I hope you like the cards that I made tonight. They were simple, but this is also letting you know that, you know, if you have any pattern paper, just cut it up and use it. Okay. So I'll see you all next actually, I'm going to be on Friday, so I think I'm going to come on at 9 o'clock. And I've got a fun fold card for you. And it's going to, this is where I got, this is my, this is a fun fold I'm going to show you. Okay. But I've got the card ready. So that's it. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking with me. And I'll see you on Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning if you're free. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Bye now.